there's very few people that work in industries where if they mess up the work, someone dies, right? Like
Yeah.
we work in software, we have GitHub, you can roll things back, right? Like most companies have CI. If something breaks, 20 minutes later, it's reverted back to the previous version, right? So that's not a license to be a cowboy about things, but like you have that safety net. There's a technical safety net of like, if something happens that's not right, we just undo it, right? But beyond that, it's how leadership reacts to that incident that gives people psychological safety. Because yes, if you can roll back some code in 20 minutes, but you're getting chastised for it the entire time, that's not a safe place to work. One of the favorite things we actually have on our onboarding list, a checkbox, which is taking down production, as a bit of a joke, but we do make people tick it once they do it because we know that people are human. We put in a lot of safety checks to make sure stuff can't happen, but it does, right? And like having that as a bit of a joke on the onboarding list, like suggests to our employees that this is a safe place, right? Like we know you're going to do something wrong. That's okay. And we have good systems to fix the problem. But even the way that as a senior person you react to situations is a really big and important thing, right? Like, and there's no general rule because it's always different depending on who you're talking to, but like just really reassuring people that, hey, this isn't your fault. The system let this happen. We're big fans of doing incident reviews here. So, and it's always blameless. It's not about who stuffed up. It's like what broke down that let that thing happen. Because the flip side of that psychological safety is that whole creativity piece. If your engineers are working in fear of messing up, they're never going to think outside the box. They're never going to try and do something different. And that's where innovation comes from. So yeah, really important to play up on that psychological safety piece.